Top 10 Crusader Kings 2 mods 2020. Number 10, anime portraits. I was surprised to discover it years ago, and I was ashamed to admit that I loved it. Who knew that Crusader Kings 2 could be a unique anime experience? Oddly perfect portraits for every type of character and character condition make this mod both dazzling and frightening. Even if one is not a fan of the style, it stands as a testament to an impressive graphical update. While not everyone's cup of tea, it also serves as an indication that there are plenty of mods out there that modify and improve character portraits to suit the player. I mean, look at all these anime portraits. Wow. They look so good. Alright, moving on. Next we have number 9, In Heaven's Cartographic Map. While Paradox's choice to present an abstracted three-dimensional contour map is beautiful enough as it is, this mod brings the player back to a cartographical setting. It is as if the player is pulled into a map room with his or her closest advisors reviewing the state of the world on a map worthy of the time frame. Let this graphical upgrade help to immerse you into the world of CK2. As you can see here, we have some nice pictures. I like the contrast between the sea and the colors of the land. It's nice. The tan. We have the Byzantine Empire. It's nice and purple. And got a, yeah, it's pretty good. Next we have number 8, your personal castle. Isn't it strange that your capital holding is almost completely indistinguishable from anyone else's? Your personal castle addresses this issue by allowing the player to build bonus creating additions to their home holding. Whether it's secret passages or studious libraries, not only are these great for customizing one's capital experience, but the mod also provides associated events to each addition to the castle that immerses the player in it what it means to build a great stronghold. Grand stronghold. Whatever kind of stronghold you want. By far, one of the most popular mods out there. Next we have number 7, Sketchy Traits. Another simple mod that adds a plethora of interesting and necessary traits available for characters to have. Physical traits such as fluency and fertility, as well as personality traits such as psychopathy and creativity are some of the additions that puts another dimension to the already character-oriented nature of Crusader Kings 2. Whether it's seeking extra bonuses or looking to generate a compelling narrative, this mod helps to add texture to the character trait system. There's negative traits, positive traits, educational traits, personality traits, any kind of trait you want. Because isn't that what Crusader Kings is all about? Doing what you want? That's why I like this mod. Number 6, Rich Childhood. Rich is the right word for it. This mod brings to life the interim years of a young man or woman's rise to adulthood. Instead of a tiny whelp that eventually becomes a real character, this mod seeks to make an experience of growing up as exciting as adult life. There is no downside to this mod. The events offer a playful and intriguing encounter for the player for those hopefully rare times where regencies must be in charge of a young prince or princess. That way you don't have to sit there for what could be potentially an hour or two just waiting, hoping for your character to become an adult. Instead, you'll have a rich childhood full of awesome things. Number 5, Ruler Designer unlocked. Finally, creating your perfect starting character has never been easier. The mod's title is self-explanatory, as traits are available for your custom character without any restrictions, unless you yourself place those restrictions. Unique playthroughs and unique dynasties are finally available to the player. A simple, yet incredibly rewarding mod. This is a must for anyone who wants full control over the progenitor of their dynasty. In the original Crusader Kings 2, you would have to, trade off good traits with bad traits, create a balance, have it affect your age. There was many reasons, to try to keep your character balanced. But we all know that sometimes we don't even want to play a balanced character. We just want them to be really bad or really good. This mod allows that. Number 4, Elder Kings. Not to be outdone, the Elder Scrolls fandom has its own gorgeous and deeply detailed mod. Replete With custom events and custom mechanics, this puts the total in total conversion. You don't even need to be a fan of the Elder Scrolls to appreciate a dive into this dense and fully fleshed out world. One of their most clever converted mechanics is the transformation of the Chinese Empire console from the base game into whole realms you can interact with, ruled by their respective deity. One of the most polished mods out there. In this screenshot, we can see Vivek in Morrowind, talking about how the Ordinators arrive. If any of you have played Morrowind, you know it's quite a thing. Number 3, when the world stopped making sense. Delve into the dark ages of late antiquity and the early Middle Ages, when the collapse of the Roman Empire in the West brought about a chaos that shook the very core of European civilization. Pushing back the start date to 476 AD, a whole new world of content is available to the player, and a rich time extension is populated by meticulously researched settings, bookmarks, and historical persons. New decisions and mechanics bring this unique part of world history to life in stunning detail. As you can see here, you can start where there's still a little bit of the Western Roman Empire right before it, happens. You play the Eastern Roman Empire. The map has quite a bit of scale. And now on to number 2, a Game of Thrones mod. Crusader Kings 2 is probably the best game in all of PC gaming to represent the intense political action of George R.R. Martin's world. This mod seeks to do the universe of A Song in Ice and Fire justice with its impressively researched bookmarks and hefty focus on character interactions. It is not only a complete overhaul of the game mechanics to match the books, but the addition of other interactions such as magic and a complex system to handle massive civil wars with multiple claimants expands the Crusader Kings 2 experience to new heights. I recommend this mod fully if you're a fan of the Game of Thrones universe, or maybe even just the books. I mean, it's got something for everyone. Number 1, CK2 Plus. One example of a mod not on the Steam Workshop, CK2 Plus is a massive overhaul that changes every aspect of the game from the map to core mechanics to events, aimed at giving more content for the player to explore, whether it's new provinces, new interactions with other characters, or new mechanics such as Famous Overhaul, Factions Overhaul. There's a reason it is titled CK2 Plus. This mod is so venerable and respectable as the total upgrade for the game that individual mods on Steam Workshop have made CK2 Plus compatible versions of their mods specifically to be included in this grander Crusader Kings 2 experience. Following the link above and follow the instructions on the forum to find out how to install this amazing piece of work. If you like this mod, also check out the Historical Immersion Project located on the same modding subforum as CK2+. Alright, I've been Black Wolf Hellcat, and this is the top 10 Crusader Kings 2 mods of 20